That's me. I love music, and it would have been so much fun and wonderful, but I'm not. And so I'm a real appreciator of great music, fantastic musicians. Just love them. But when the Beatles were together, it was really interesting because they seem to have another language, which I've noticed that musicians have, that other people can't join in because they don't really, they're not on that level, that musical level.
And by the way, for all of our panelists, tomorrow, all day and Sunday, we'll have a lot more time with everybody. This is kind of like our introduction, our overview. But one of the questions, and we'll do it more in depth as we go, Patty, did you see Get Back, the Peter Jackson documentary?
I saw a little bit of it. I saw there was a premiere in London where Peter Jackson had just specifically created an hour and a half, 2 hours of film. So I didn't see the whole thing.
Of that. What did you think? What was your takeaway?
I thought it was absolutely fantastic, wonderful to see the Beatles again, and more importantly, how hilarious John was. I mean, he was funny at the time, but you know, you sort of with time, you kind of... But then seeing him on that film, I mean, the least little thing, he was just... All the time, he was hilarious, I thought.
What about Joey? What about you? Did you see it? Did you see the Beatles stuff?
I watched it.
Yeah, what'd you think?
I watched it in Minneapolis. I enjoyed it. I really did. Some great bits in it, which John's telling Paul. It's a bit high for me, that, you know. And just seeing all that stuff and seeing Paul actually working on Long and Winding Road.
Yeah.
Actually working there. Mal Evans suggesting lyrics to him and stuff.
But Mal giving him lyrics.
I'm a huge Beatle fan, so they've always excited me since it first happened, like Terry said. And then there was all they're masters of writing hit songs, pop songs. It's an actual trade, writing songs like that. And they mastered that in dressing rooms, and singing on stage and trying it out. And people have told me, I mean, I wasn't in the dressing rooms with them, but people have told me that there'd be sheets of paper with lyrics and lyric ideas. They were, constantly working on that. And I think people forget about that. They actually mastered that art. And between them, wrote these songs. Number one, number one, number one, number one, number one. On 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, remember. It was unbelievable what those 4 guys did. It goes way beyond being a good band and being a big band. Absolutely brilliant. And it's funny, each individual one of them had the ability in them. They all wrote hit songs. It's bloody incredible. Have you ever tried to write a hit song?
Well,
I've been trying for 50 years, for crying out loud. It takes... it's something else. God's gift to us is what the Beatles were, man.
Amen. Have you...